Watermark is the greatest business chance that's going to get you to 1,000 followers and $1,000 revenue in less than 90 days. So let me show you what it looks like. You know this feeling. The summer holidays had just ended and now all that's left are the cold autumn days. You can't pursue your favorite summer activities anymore. You get so little daylight you can't even tell the difference between day and night. So you stay inside your warm house, play your favorite video game with your friends on Discord, watch your favorite movies and drink beer just like everybody else. And in the daytime this is really fun, but still, when you go to bed, you feel sad because you know that you have just wasted another day in your life that's never coming back. But there is no other option, right?
Hey, my name is Iman Gadji, and I made my first million at the ripe age of 18 years old.
What? How is this possible? "20 years working and 5 years studying, that means I'm going to be 43 when I can become a millionaire if I work my ass off for 25 years. But then how did he do it at 18? Hey, would you like to give me $2,500 in exchange for me editing your videos?"
Leave me alone, you crazy kid.
Hey, I run a company called Hagen Media and I really think that I could take your company to the next level.
What are you proposing?
Well, I could do fancy 8K animations inside CapCut for you.
Take me off your list.
Bro, I really can't get this agency thing to work. I thought I'm gonna be a million in like 6 months, but I think I'm gonna quit. It's just too hard.
Bro, it took me 3 months to sign my first client. Don't give up so quickly after a few failed cold calls.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm gonna grind and see you in 3 months. I'm not gonna give up so quickly. Hey, my name is Hagen Attila and I took a look at your YouTube channel and found a few things that you could do better in order to maximize traffic to your landing page. Would you like me to run you through them?
Yes, please.
Okay, so first of all, I would go ahead and optimize your website so it works properly as a sales funnel, and I would also add a new VSL to increase conversion rates. Then I would add an auto to increase the average cart value as well.
Oh, okay, and how much is that?
It's $1,000 per month and I am more than happy to give you a full money back guarantee as well.
Okay, let's do it.
Awesome, I will send you the invoice and then we can start the onboarding process.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, see you later. So, how was I able to build a successful agency at 15 while still being in high school? I remember less than 6 months ago I really struggled with making money online and just overall being on self-development. But after I implemented the 3 things I'm going to share with you in this video, I made my first dollar online and managed to get into the top 1% of earners in my age bracket. But first, why start an agency? You might have tried other business models in the past like dropshipping, Amazon FBA, or even agency, but you have failed them, and frankly, it is not your fault, because there are a lot of bullshit out there and it's really hard to know what is a good advice and what is bad advice. So it's really easy to get confused. So as someone who has no courses to sell you, let me tell you why I think the Agency 3.0 is the best business model, especially for teenagers in 2024. So first of all, there is no risk involved. The worst thing that can happen is that nothing happens and you just stay at baseline. You literally can't lose any money, and this is really good because on the other side with dropshipping or Amazon FBA, you can lose a lot of money on, for example, on ads until you find that one winning product, or on Amazon FBA you need to spend a lot of money on inventory and stuff, but with agency that's really not the case. And this also takes us to my next point, which is that you have no capital required. So if you have like, I don't know, $0 or maybe like $50 or $100 because you still need some softwares, this is the business model to pursue. You really don't need any money for it. What you need is your time and to be willing to work hard. So this is really good if you have a lot of time and don't have a lot of money on the other side. And furthermore, you might already possess some skills that you could make money off of, whether it's like video editing, graphic design, or maybe you are really good at Excel sheets or cold email marketing or whatever it is. There are a lot of skills you can monetize this way, because if you build an agency and not just a freelancer, you can just simply charge more money, and that is really good. So if you decided to start an agency, then my first advice for you is to just don't switch business models. Changing business models is like trying to be good at another sport like every few weeks. So one week you decide that you want to be a professional footballer, so you train football every day and work hard and stuff and practice like dribbling or shooting. And then the next week you just decide, no, actually I want to be a professional basketball player, and I need to go to a court and practice like shooting the ball or like dribbling in basketball. And with this, you are really not getting anywhere. You are not becoming a pro football player, and you are not becoming a pro basketball player either. So just focus on one sport or one business model and just pursue that for like 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and just put your head down and focus on that one and really try to master it. And if you just think about it, if you get a mirror and get all the sunlight and direct it into one point, then you're going to make that one point burn. Whereas if you don't use a mirror and you just have the sun, then it's like evenly spread, so kind of nothing really happens. So this is why you need to focus all your attention onto one thing. And like some people say that the average millionaire has like 7 sources of income, but that's actually not true. And 2, most of them who do have 7 sources of income, initially they only had 1, and after they were making like, I don't know, $100,000 with that one business, that's when they started to diversify their portfolio and got into another business that they had competitive advantage in. So yeah, just initially just start one business and not 7. And my second advice for you is to follow the rule 100. Now, you need to understand that building a business is all about having a great product or service and then marketing it really well. Because if you just don't market your product or service, then even if it's good, like nobody knows about it and then you make no money, so whatever. But if you market it well and you have a good service, then you make a fuck ton of money. So that's why you need to market it. And the rule 100 means spending $100 on ads or 100 minutes of content, spending 100 minutes on making content, or 100 outreaches a day. So you just really need to do one of these 3 or multiple if you have time, and just really try to market your service and really effectively. So me personally, I use cold email and Instagram DMs for the marketing, and this is what I advise you to do as well. And then I also do inbound marketing and use that as support into the outbound, but outbound should be our main one at first, I believe. And I don't recommend you do ads that much, because then it does require capital, and then it does involve risk, because you can lose a lot of money until you can make your ads winning and make the cost of eyeball less than the average cart value. So just really put this to your habit tracker. 100 outreaches a day, 100 minutes spent on content, and $100 spent on ads, whatever it is, choose one and just add your habit tracker. And as an agency owner, this should really be your priority. So maybe wake up early and then do this as your frog task, the hardest task of the day. Do it at first when your brain is sharp and everything. So I really made this your priority, because this is really what moves the needle forward. And my third advice for you is to focus on self-development. So if you think about it, the truth is that there is really not a perfect business model. And if there is not a perfect business model, what separates someone who is winning from someone who is losing is most of the time their productivity and how hard and how smart they work, more importantly. So your productivity should really be your priority. And how can you be productive? Well, it's self-development. So things like meditation, working out, and sleeping well, and improving your mental health can really help you become more productive. And productivity plays such a big role in that. So yeah, you should really focus on self-development and those things. So just think about it. If you wake up, let's say, what do? Do you go scrolling on your phone on TikTok for like 2 hours, or cancel the alarm and go back to bed? Or do you wake up, go straight to your desk, put on your headphones and start working on the 100 outreaches a day? Or if you are in a mall, where do you go? Do you go to the healthy restaurants there, or do you go to McDonald's? Because if you go to McDonald's every day, you can literally can't even think. And your productivity is like minus 50% for that day. Or if you go to a party on a Friday and get really drunk, then that's gonna mean that on Saturday you are going to be hungover. So you will literally get no work done on like Friday evening, and then Saturday like minus, I don't know, 75% productivity, and on Sunday like minus 25% productivity. So that's literally like most of your weekend gone too. Because you were out drinking on Friday. So just really keep in mind that doing these bad habits can be really costly, especially if you run an agency or a business. Building a successful business is not an easy task though. There are a lot of distractions out there that you need to ignore in order to make it happen. So you have a choice to make. Do you endure the pain of discipline or the pain of being a nobody? Whatever you choose, it won't be easy. Don't get fooled by those gurus telling you that it takes 6 months to become a billionaire, because it's a way longer journey, but a beautiful one that's worth pursuing.